What's going on, guys? Randy Moss is back in the NFL after reaching a one-year deal with the San Francisco 49ers after working out with Coach Jim Harbaugh. And this is pretty exciting because Randy Moss has always been and probably always will be one of my favorite NFL players of all time. And I always liked watching Randy Moss growing up as a Vikings fan, and I followed his career for every team that he's been on since. And when he came back to the Vikings in 2010, I was more excited than anybody. And then we all know how that ended, and he went to Tennessee, and then he retired for personal reasons. But he's back now. The 13-year NFL veteran is giving it another go. And this was the second team he had worked out for. He had already worked out for the New Orleans Saints, but then shortly after working out with the San Francisco 49ers, they reached a one-year deal. And Randy Moss, now at 35 years old, will enter his 14th NFL season, and he's playing for a contender. San Francisco was good last year, but they lacked really a deep threat at receiver. They had Braylon Edwards and cut him. Michael Crabtree had a productive year, 72 catches, 874 yards, but Randy Moss can possibly be that vertical threat San Francisco's been looking for, and now they're working on re-signing Alex Smith. But I'm just very excited about Randy Moss's return to the NFL. I'm just hoping that we see the super freak that we saw when he was young in Minnesota, when he played for the Patriots. He had 3,000-yard seasons with New England, but then after 2009, things went downhill in 2010, obviously retired in 2011, so I'm just hoping we see that Randy that takes the top off of defenses and scores touchdowns. And now if Randy Moss can be that #1 vertical threat and be productive again, then you have an offense with him. Crabtree had a good season last year. Vernon Davis, we know how dangerous he can be, especially if you watch the playoffs, and Frank Gore as well. And so I'm obviously very excited with this coming NFL season to get to watch Randy Moss play again. When he came back to Minnesota, I thought it was going to be great, and obviously he only had 13 catches, 174 yards for the Vikings in that short stint of 4 games, and he retired with 954 catches, and so it's likely this year that he will get those 46 catches to eclipse 1,000, or at least get to 1,000. And if he can be the #1 vertical threat for San Francisco, that team can have a dangerous offense. They were a great team this year, kind of surprised a lot of people. And, well, with Randy Moss, if he's on top of his game, it's only going to get better. And so, for San Francisco fans, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited? If I was a 49er fan, I would personally be very excited. Obviously, I'm a huge Randy Moss fan, and I just want to see him play again. And the gameplay you're watching here, I had to recreate my own Randy Moss, so I just looked up an article online because I know ESPN usually has the team or the rosters and the ratings for all the 32 teams on their website periodically before Madden comes out. And so I just found the article that had the Titans in there, and I recreated Randy Moss on Madden with those exact attributes because I had no idea what to actually do for him. I don't know how fast he is anymore. He says he could still run a 4.3, but I don't think he ran a 40-yard dash when he worked out for the Saints. And so that's the main thing I want to know, is if Randy Moss can still be fast and be a vertical threat. And taking a quick look here at his career numbers, he's played in 202 games, has 954 catches, almost 15,000 yards, and 153 receiving touchdowns. And so, what do you guys think about the 49ers signing Randy Moss? Do you guys like this move? I'm excited to see Randy Moss back in the NFL, like I said, but I just want to see if he can be the Randy of old, or if he's going to be the Randy that's been known to quit on routes and cause a little bit of an uproar in the locker room. So I hope that this experiment for the 49ers works out and Randy Moss has a good season. But what do you guys think, especially you 49ers fans? But anyways, guys, I'll have more talk about the 2012 NFL offseason coming soon. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.